Good morning and welcome to today's meditation to raise your vibration. It is sponsored by Wellness on the Mountain. My name is Denise and I'm here today to share this beautiful Kriya with you. This beautiful meditation with you. Heartbeat meditation in triple lock. And of course, I'll explain what the triple lock means as we prepare our posture. But I just wanted to share with you today that this is a great meditation that is really very supportive for giving you knowledge about the past, the present, and the future. So many times we have lots of questions on how to work through these parts of our lives that can be challenging, questionable, optimistic. So this is a great meditation to create that knowledge and clarity that sometimes we really desire. It will activate the brain and integrate new areas of the brain and balance the brain. It'll also create balance within the nervous system. And as we all know that many of us do meditation for the intention of a little more harmony in the body, a little more harmony in the mind, balance in the mind, balance in the nervous system. As we all understand, I believe that your body handles stress via the nervous system primarily. Certainly our hormones will be activated whenever we have those moments that become very challenging, the fight or flight mode, body releasing cortisol, etc. But it's the nervous system that really helps navigate in the physical body. So nurturing, balancing that nervous system so it could really be there for us is really helpful. Meditation is a beautiful way of doing that. Even consuming your B vitamins is very nurturing to your nervous system. So we're going to work on that today, keeping in mind that as we set ourselves up in our posture, the spine being very tall is going to be very important. Staying very still in the posture and just allowing yourself to really reach your destiny for this particular meditation. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the posture. So as the name states, heartbeat meditation in the triple lock. Let me explain to you what the triple lock is. So we're going to stay in easy pose, tall spine. You can also sit legs in lotus pose. That is the option here in this position. But hand mudra is going to be in Gyan mudra. So remembering that's when the index finger touches the thumb. But very specifically today, we're going to create a little bit of pressure so you actually feel the pulse in the thumb. Okay, so no, not overly, because it doesn't take a lot of pressure, a discomforting amount of pressure to feel the pulse. Just let it settle in there. And you might even go ahead and begin that to feel comfortable with knowing where that is if you'd like to try that now. Remembering Gyan Mudra, wrists are gently relaxed down on the knees, arms are straight, and the other fingers are standing straight up. Okay. And again, of course, beautiful tall spine. So that's one in the positions of triple lock. The second one is going to be all about front teeth, top and bottom are locked together. So they're touching at the tips. Okay. And as you do that, you're going to take your tongue and roll it back so it's touching the roof of your mouth towards the back of your mouth as far as you can make that happen. Okay, so that's the second piece of the triple lock, hands and tongue. And then the third one is really going to be all about lower, let's say, yes. So in that, making sure that as you're sitting, that lower jaw is in that comfortable, natural position. So we don't want you to be doing any kind of things where you're kind of jetting out that jaw or have a funny little posture trying to think about that tongue. So just remembering that we're in our normal posture of our tall spine and jaw, nice and relaxed. There's always a little dip in the chin to have a little relaxed comfort. Hands are in Gyan Mudra, and your tongue is rolled back and teeth are touching. and relax the jaw. And then we're going to simply, in that posture, letting yourself focus on the third eye with your eyes, your drishti, and meditating at that brow on the constant rhythm of the heartbeat. So remember, we're touching, so we can feel the pulse if you want it to stem from there, that feeling of the pulse, and kind of gravitate back to the rhythm of the heart, okay? And that's where your focus is going to be in this meditation. Of course, keeping the spine straight, eyes are closed, and just allowing yourself to nestle into that posture, that rhythm of the heart, and just let yourself go. Okay, great meditation. It's a beautiful one. The posture isn't too cumbersome because once you find your place, then you're able to just drift into that place of observation, that place of just elevating yourself. And remember, if this is your first time or first few times and you're really working on getting to that elevated place, the most important thing that you can do if you need support is focusing on the breath. And you can also say the mantra Sat Nam internally, just to yourself, to help you disconnect from everything outside that may be distracting you and let go. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and find ourselves in our beautiful pose, sitting in easy pose. And let's do a little bit of breathing to get ourselves into the mood. So close those eyes. You can let your hands relax on your knees, palms up. And let's just begin with some beautiful breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And continue that breath in and out. And gently just become aware. Gravitate your attention to the breath, to what you're doing, to what it feels like as that breath comes in and lets go. Just become aware of the body, aware of the sound of the breath coming in and going out. Maybe even becoming aware of how your body lifts the chest up, opens up the heart, your lung capacity expands. And then as you exhale, everything just sinks down in a relaxed way. Let's just be there for a couple of moments. Few more breaths here. Take the breaths a little deeper than you are now, bringing even more oxygen in through that inhalation, really filling up those lungs to the fullest capacity before you let the breath go through an open mouth. Yes, let it go. And as you continue that breath, let's gently bring those palms together and begin rubbing the palms together, continuing that deep breathing. One last big breath in and out. And nestle those hands into prayer pose. Let's give ourselves just a moment here to tune in with the Adi mantra, remembering that this tuning in is all about your preparation for the meditation. This is one of those steps that takes us to that next level we were referring to earlier. Wanting to get there is about preparation, the breath, the mantra that we sing here, that we recite, that allows us to create that vibration within our body to tune into your inner divine. as well as tuning into all the teachers, all the yoga teachers that have come before myself, etc., who are there to support you and get you to that place you want to be. So as you have your hands in prayer pose, thumbs nestled in at the sternum, let's take a nice deep breath in to begin that Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. And we're going to say it 3 times. So here we go. Big breath in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Big breath in, suspending the breath. And gently let that breath go as you let those hands drift down to the knees, palms facing up. And let's continue our breathing in through the nose, big and bold, filling up those lungs, and exhaling through the mouth. On the first breath, really just to let it all go. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Bringing the breath in big, exhaling big through the nose. Just letting the body find its way into relaxation, into observation. Just being here for you at this time. Just letting you pay attention to the breath. Let those eyes stay closed. Just hearing the breath coming in and going out. Just ever so gently being present for you right now. Knowing that it's okay to let go of the thoughts that flutter in and out. Let them just pass through, bringing yourself back into the breath, observing your breath. It's something we don't do very often. And it's so inviting. It's so relaxing to pay attention to the breath. Again, the sound, the expansion of the lungs, how it makes you feel invigorated, and the releasing of the exhalation, letting go of all that does not serve you at this time. Gently. And as you're focusing on that breath coming in and going out, find your way to checking in with that posture, beautiful tall spine. Bringing those hands into Gyan Mudra, thumb touching the index finger with the other fingers extended out, straight elbows, wrists are resting on the knees. Put a little pressure on those thumbs to feel that pulse. Give it a moment, just checking in there if you feel that pulse. And then allow yourself to let your eyes focus at the brow point. Bring your teeth together at the front, at the tips. We're not looking for a lot of pressure where you feel discomfort, just touching. And then roll that tongue back. so that you're reaching back far with that tip of the tongue and you feel it rest on the roof of your mouth. And then gently checking in with that neck, the head, and slight dip in the chin so it's the natural posture. And let your breath just come and go through the nose, ever so gently, resting into this place, letting the breath guide you into relaxation. Just letting that brow, that focus on the brow, letting the sounds of the wind and the chimes, the melodies of the music help you drift into relaxation. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Take a nice deep breath in, suspending the breath, pulling in Mula Bandha, the anus, sex organs, belly button, all in and up and tight. Squeeze, holding the breath. And gently let the breath go. Release the posture. Bring your hands up into prayer pose. Keeping your eyes closed, rubbing those palms, creating that warmth and balance in your hands. Letting it extend through the body, all the way from the brain down to the toes. Let those hands nestle into prayer pose. Once again, take a nice deep breath in, suspending that breath. And gently let the breath go. Relaxing in this pose with the eyes closed just for a moment. Let me share a lovely little thought with you today that's brought to us by Gabrielle Bernstein. And the simple saying today is attack, pain, fear, judgment, and any form of separation are merely calls for help. Let's take this moment for you to set your intention for today, where you'd like to put your focus, your attention, your energies. Just give yourself a moment here to set that intention. And take a nice big breath in as you let that intention wash over you as you exhale your breath. You can practice this meditation, the heartbeat meditation, as long as up to 11 minutes. And it's always best to just remember that as you build the time, each day that you do it, try to become more alert while practicing it to that rhythm of the heart. That's what's really going to elevate, carrying you to the success of the meditation, really working to your benefit, even more so than just a meditation of relaxation. So I thank you today for being a part of this meditation of the heartbeat. And I wish you nothing but blessings for your day. Safe journeys through the holiday weekend. Sat Nam. And thank you so much for joining me today for this meditation. We are here every Friday to help you raise your vibration through meditation. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Sat Nam.